So if I had to pick like a single word to describe my SENR experience, it would be community.
It felt like at home, and I felt like I belonged for the first time in my life.
I made a lot of good connections, like personally and professionally.
Oh, it helps to be at a small school and have your advisor know your name. My advisor's awesome. Esther is awesome. Just having that, even the professors know you and support you. You can never not find help for something that you need.
SENR has been my community. Most of my friends are here. I met a lot of my friends through ENR Scholars and then through my major.
Something I think is really awesome here at SENR is that everyone here kind of shares a passion for making an impact somewhere in the environment or somewhere in the natural world, and just everyone's trying to explore and figure out what's the way we all work towards a better future.
SENR to me has been my home for the past 3 years.
So SENR to me, as cliche as it might sound, is a community of people that are here for one reason only, passion.
I would think mostly SENR has helped me realize how capable I am.
Faculty of SENR, very, very, very open people, very approachable, very humble people is what really comes to mind.
I did not expect to see how excited professors were to be mentors. Like they really want to guide students' careers and passions, and I'm just so grateful for that. And as a student, that is the big factor that has pushed me forward.
There's so many amazing professors here at SENR, but Joe Campbell has been just an incredible mentor to me. The lessons he's given me and just being able to observe his work ethic and his drive for creating change has been inspirational for me.
Well, it's probably not going to be a surprise, but Dr. Height Susan, he was my faculty advisor, and he's just really great. He's been a mentor to me. He helped me with the law school application process, and he's just a really wonderful human. He knows so much about religion and the environment, and he loves to help students, so he's definitely been my favorite.
Dr. Gabe Carnes, Dr. Chris Tamra, Dr. Majeka Sullivan, Dr. Lauren Pintor.
Probably Dr. Matt Davis. He's my faculty mentor for ecosystem restoration, so he just kind of has all these profound concepts about the subject, and I find them really interesting.
Dr. Kleiber. He was my favorite. He's such a great professor, and he specializes in environmental economics.
Dr. Hab, the chairman of AEDE, was a great professor to have. He was one of my first professors that I had. He teaches the Intro to Micro class.
Dr. Christy Lakeys has been a huge mentor in my life, in my academic career.
And also Dr. Irwin's been really, she's super cool, and just like the weight that she carries within our major is huge.
Basically, biggest shout out to to the folks who helped me out with my thesis this year, Dr. Jeffrey Jaquette and Dr. Kathy Wachowski. Both have been incredible in my formation as an academic through SENR, Dr. Jaquette specifically.
I would say my favorite class was Religion and the Environment. I took it freshman year with Dr. Height Susan. It was hands down one of my favorite classes I've ever taken.
Mammalogy taught by Dr. Stanger. I just did not expect to love mammals so much, but I do. And his research really inspired what I want to do with my own career, so it was wonderful to hear him talk about it all the time.
Every student in the school has a capstone class where they try to find a way to get a project-based learning experience that kind of sums up everything they've been learning in the classroom for the time they've been in college.
I think my favorite class was my capstone course. Our project was working with Flow and Columbus Parks and Rec. My group was in charge of making educational signage for the parks.
My capstone project was working on the Community Energy Savers program in the Linden area that's run with AEP, and it's a goal to try to increase the amount of energy efficiency programs that are being adopted by Linden residents.
Ecosystem restoration skills taught by Dr. Davies, just outside all the time, every week. It was just 1 day a week, and we just spent like 4 hours or 5 hours just outside over at the wetlands.
My favorite class I took was an economics course in benefit and cost analysis.
ENR 2300, Society and Natural Resources, where we looked at natural resources problems that not only concern the United States or a specific region of the U.S., but really the world.
3470, Religion and Environment with Dr. Height Susan. The class opened my eyes to really how central religious philosophy can be to connecting to the environment in different ways, and how we can mobilize those values to empower folks to care and protect the environment.
My experience at SENR has been very positive. I really enjoyed being able to have all the access to resources of OSU as a large institution, but then, being on this side of the river, things are a little quieter, things are a little calmer. We have a lot of green space over here that you can really, explore.
I feel like SENR is a super close-knit community, and because of that, we can create pretty deep relationships amongst our peers and amongst the faculty themselves.
I think SENR was crucial for me to find those networks of people, especially at first when I had difficulty finding friends. People here were able to center me and, what do we share here? We share that we care for the environment and that we understand that it's our responsibility to respond to climate change and environmental injustice.
I came to Ohio State not knowing anyone, and so SENR was a way that I could find people that were passionate about the same things as I am.
I think with SENR, there's a certain sense of underlying inspiration, and being able to tap into that inspiration has allowed me to further pursue what I want to do in the future and really be reminded that this is what I want to do. I want to be an environmental lawyer. I want to help tackle huge environmental crises that we have, and everyone around me feels the same way. So it's just an overwhelming amount of support and encouragement and inspiration to do that.
It's just been a really great experience for me, and wherever I go and I tell people I'm an SENR, if they're also an alum, they get really excited.
You're here because you love it. You're here because you're incredibly passionate about it. You're here because you're concerned about the future and you want to help. And that to me is invaluable. And that to me is the School of Environment and Natural Resources.